Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Yogalibrium. My name is Heather, and this is another yin yoga practice. Let's begin seated. Place one hand on top of your heart. Allow your eyes to close. Connect to your breath. Each inhale becoming a little bit deeper, and each exhale becoming a little bit longer. Giving yourself permission to fully arrive for your practice. And I'm going to count us through a little bit of box breathing here. So maybe take another deep breath in and let it go. And we'll inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. And an exhale to side out. Beautiful. Opening your eyes. Make your way to tabletop. And we're going to take a few cat-cows. So on the inhale, sink the chest, lift your gaze. On the exhale, press and round. And take your time to explore and feel how this feels as you move from one shape to the other. And keep paying attention to the quality of your breath. Melting heart is going to be our first posture, so bring the toes together and the knees a little wide. Hips will stay over top of the knees. Take your time. When you're ready, start to walk your hands forward on your mat. Your forehead starting to relax towards the floor. Remember just to find your edge at first. There's no forcing here. This is a practice of allowing. We're going to hold postures anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes, so you have plenty of time to start to relax deeper as we hold. Anytime your mind wanders, and of course it will, you just direct your awareness back to your breath. next inhale will be the deepest one. And an exhale to let it go. And take your time to slowly start to rise out of your melting heart posture. And bring your knees back underneath your hips, hands back underneath shoulders. Let's press and round the spine again to find a little counter motion. Begin to tuck your toes and spread them nice and wide. And softly allow the hips to land towards the heels. We're going to take just a minute or so in a toe squat. So maybe you want to keep yourself forward here with your weight on your hands. If it feels okay, you could start to walk the hands a little bit closer towards the knees. Maybe lifting the hands up on top of your legs. Bring the entire weight of the torso over top of the toes. And feeling your ribcage expanding, front, back, both sides. Try to relax any other little bits of tension that you can out of your body. And we'll start to let this one go. Bringing your hands forward on your mat again, this time to tap the toes out behind you. And then just draw the knees in towards each other and go ahead and relax your forehead towards the floor. And pause here for a moment, continuing to observe how your body is affected by your breath. And we'll bring ourselves forward. This time we're going to lift the hips up and come into a dangling forward fold. Allow your feet to come to hip width distance. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, start to soften the upper body, shoulders, arms, head. You can have as deep a bend in your knees here as you like. You can take your hands to find opposite elbows. Relaxing with gravity. And relax the arms all the way to the floor if they're not already there. Start to take the torso and sweep it gently to the right. over to the left, moving side to side. And we're going to begin to take a ragdoll roll. Next time your torso's to the right, start to press into your feet, slowly starting to roll up this side. Everything is heavy and weighted as you come to the top. Allow the hips to move forward, the chest to open, the head to roll back, and rolling down the left side. As you arrive back down, begin again. And we're trying to allow the body to relax as much as possible here. So continue to encourage softness in your chest and your shoulders. Next time you're starting to roll to your forward fold, we'll pause at the bottom. And take a moment here. Moving to the right and to the left again, finding that sway. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So the next time you're over towards the left, starting to roll up. And I always like to keep my eyes closed as I do this. Not worrying about what it looks like, just focusing on how it feels. Releasing tension. Inviting ease. Softness. Never rushing. And the next time you find yourself in your forward fold, pause. Fill the lungs completely. Big breath in. Exhale. And starting to lift your gaze forward, soften your knees. Walk your hands forward on your mat. Bring the legs down. Send the legs back. And we're going to unravel ourselves all the way to our belly. And we're going to come into a twist. We'll extend our right arm out beside us. So your right hand is directly in line with your right shoulder. You can tent to the left fingers, bend your left knee, then take that left leg up and around behind you. Maybe you want to keep your left arm in front of you, or you can start to reach it up towards the ceiling. And maybe tucking that left arm around behind your back. Only if that feels good. slowly beginning to release. And bring yourself back to lie on your belly. Send the legs back, reach the arms above your head. We're going to come to lie down on our left side. Bring yourself into a fetal position. Pause. And we'll start to lift ourselves up all the way on top of the sit bones. So once your sit bones land, allow your right leg to extend and then fold the left leg in so you have the sole of the foot in towards the pubic bone. We'll take the left arm out beside us and come into a side bend. So this one we're not going to hold as long, but try to feel the spiral, the opening of the rib cage up towards the sky. And direct your breath into that left side lung. Slowly rising up. And find a little counter stretch. And we're going to pivot ourselves around to face towards the back of the mat. Send the left knee up to the sky and then take it around behind you. So now you have the top of the shin, ankle, and foot on the floor off to the side of your left hip. We'll come into half saddle. So walking yourself back onto your hands or onto your elbows. If you wanted to take some pillows, a bolster if you have one under your back here, that might be nice. Finding yourself landing in a shape that works for you. Find yourself lying down on a bolster or on your back. Maybe you'll take your arms to a cactus shape. It's a beautiful opportunity to take a scan from the top of the head down to the toes and notice where your body might be gripping, tensing up. Every exhale, encouraging those areas to relax, to release, melting into your posture. deepest one. And a big sigh to let it go. Moving very slowly and mindfully to start to lift yourself up. And come all the way back up on top of the sit bones. We'll lean over to the right so that we can extend the left leg long. Give the legs a shake. And with the legs extended, come into a gentle forward fold and then roll yourself back up. We'll do that a couple times. Bring the chest forward, round to bring yourself back up. Inhale to carry forward. Exhale to bring you up. And one more time, inhale, come forward. This time, as we come up, we're gonna fold the left leg back in. And bring the foot back to the inner thigh. Take your left arm all the way up towards the sky. Bring the palm down to plant on the mat. Roll on top of that left shin. Reach the right arm up towards the front and the toes behind you. Find as much reach from fingers to toes as you can, and we'll start to circle the right arm. A few times one way, and a few times the other way. And the next time those right fingertips are reaching towards the front, take one more inhale. As you exhale, square yourself back to the front of the mat. Let the right knee land on the floor and step your left foot forward. We're going to come into dragon pose, so both hands will be to the inside of that left leg. You can wiggle the left foot to the outside edge of your mat. You can tuck the right toes, send that right foot back to your own degree. Pause here on top of your hands. Notice how you feel. And again, in time, just allowing your breath to start to take you deeper. Notice where your thoughts are at. Every time the mind wanders, we bring the attention back to the breath, the sensations that we feel. That's the practice. When you're ready, start to lift yourself back up. Wiggle your left foot back in. Shift your right knee forward. Send that left leg back. Tuck on top of the toes again. Gently push into your hands and lean back. Beautiful. Let's lie back down on the belly. Make the elbows wide this time. Stack the hands. Rest your forehead. Shake the legs. And just soften here for a moment. Feel the echo of those postures in your body. And remember that however you are right now, it's exactly how you need to be. Nothing needs to be different. We honor ourselves in this moment just as we are. Now we'll move through those same postures on the second side. Extending your left arm out beside you. Bend your right knee. Send that right foot up and over. Your right arm can stay in front of you or can reach up and around behind. And bring yourself back around to center. Landing on the belly. Stretching the legs back and the arms forward. We're going to lie down on the right side. Find your way to that fetal position and pause. And starting to lift yourself back up. Sit bones will land, your left leg will extend. Right knee will be folded. Take the right arm back. Take that side bend. Right arm comes up and over. Directing your breath to your right side lung. Keep feeling broad across the collarbones. And slowly rising back up to find that counter stretch. And then we'll pivot around to face all the way towards the back. The left leg stays extended. And the right knee is going to wrap around behind us. So you have the shin, the ankle, the foot on the floor. Lean back to your hands, pause. And breath can slowly start to guide you down to some pillows or a bolster, elbows. Maybe all the way down to the floor if that's available. starting to rise, coming all the way on top of the sit bones. Lean to the left enough that we can release that right leg around in front. Shake the legs from side to side. And starting to bring yourself into your forward fold. And again, rounding yourself up. And we'll wave the spine like this again a few times. And we'll bring the right leg all the way in. Fly the right arm up to the sky. Take that hand behind you to plant down. Rise on top of your right shin. Reach left fingertips towards the front of your mat and the left toes back. Take those big circles with the left arm. Trying to find as much length, as much reach through those fingertips as you can. And circle a few times the other way. And the next time the left fingertips are reaching towards the front, pause. And then bring the left hand down to land beside the right. Square yourself to the front of the mat. The left knee drops to the floor and the right foot steps forward for dragon pose. Take a moment to set yourself up. Both hands are to the inside of the knee. Your breath is your guide. Take your time. Be gentle. Remember, there's nothing so small that it's not worth letting go of. And the next inhale is the deepest one. And let it go. slowly lifting yourself back up. And bring that left knee forward. And send that right leg back. Tuck on the toes. Push into your hands. Press back gently. And then releasing both knees behind you. Unravel yourself all the way back down to your belly one last time. And we're going to flip around onto our back. And bending the knees in, plant the feet. Maybe take the knees and wipe them side to side a couple times. Keep the feet nice and wide. Let the knees fall in towards each other. Bring one hand to your heart and the other to your belly. Notice your breath. Take a deeper inhale and a big sigh. One more like that. Inhale and let it go. Starting to relax the arms beside you. Extend the legs long, take up space. Making your way into your final resting shape, shavasana. Where you can let everything go. And let yourself simply be in the moment. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll through your wrists, your ankles. Draw your legs together, float your arms up above your head. And roll over onto one side again to pause. When you're ready, bring yourself back up. Find your way back to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Bow your chin to your chest. Remember that this sense of calm that you have right now is always available to you. It comes with you off your mat and into the rest of your life. And thank you so much again for joining me for this yin yoga class. Again, my name is Heather. If you enjoyed this class and you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to leave a like, maybe a comment down below, and subscribe to help support the channel. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.